GGDuane.
Yo guys, and welcome. We are doing our, it's just a little video to show what warm-up techniques I do, personally. So we'll start with the alternate picking and all that sort of stuff, and then go on to sort of chord shapes, etc. So the first one I'll start off with is what I personally call the snake. Four fingers, four-finger approach. Doesn't matter where you start it. You can start any of these pretty much anywhere you want. Just for more to build technique. So you're looking at your alternate picking and also coordination between your left and your right hand. So basically all you'll be doing is just going up in a chromatic scale. So that's all you'll be doing to begin with. Now this is what I like to call the beginner snake. So you're just doing literally now there is the advanced snake, which you can put into practice, which you start on the first string, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, move your first finger down to the second string, and then do the same, but instead of doing, you'll be keeping these three fingers on the top string, so you'll be doing, and then similarly changing it up to 2, so you'll be going, I will be providing tabs for all of these, links to tabs and documents, etc. So yeah, basically that's the advanced snake, so you'll be doing and continuing that all the way up and down. As I say, we'll be providing tabs for these. So you want to be practicing that to a metronome, however slow you want to go. But you want to be doing 4 beats, four notes to each beat. On the other hand, there is so stretching techniques. So basically what I'll do, it's another version of the snake, but it's not the snake because it's not all 4 fingers, it's 3 fingers. So we're going to be using these 3 fingers. I'm not going to even try and yeah. So we'll call them 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you do 1, 3, 4. But obviously, you can also adapt any of these to any style that you want to do. So and yeah, that's basically how I do my my finger exercises. One stretch that I will, sorry, I've got a bit of a snotty nose at the moment. One stretch I will do is 1, 2 and 4. Now you're spreading these, instead of doing the 4 fret approach, you're spreading your second finger up 2 frets. So you'll be doing 5, I'll put all these in sort of the 5 fret bracket, because I feel it's a comfortable bracket without having your fingers too close, and also not too far apart, like up at the top fret. I mean, you can do it wherever you want, but I just prefer the 5th fret. So we'll be looking at so 1, 3 and 4, and that'll be going up. You'll be playing 5, 7, 9. So now, with these, you don't even need to practice them with an amp. It's literally just a case of, you're not listening for the noise. Like, cause obviously, like, you get to hear and, like, same note. You're playing exactly the same note, it's just literally about getting your fingers. Another thing I'd also suggest is something you can do without your guitar present, when you're at work, you stood bored, whatever. I learnt this in high school off a guy that had been a guitarist for however many years. And basically, use your... So I'm going to bring my hands a little bit closer to the camera, hopefully it focuses. So thumb and finger, so do 1, 2, 3, 4. And literally just sit there and do that. And that'll help you, you know? It's just like fretting a fretboard, but... And just touch your fingers together. It's a bit of an odd movement to get used to. I mean, you can even start doing stuff like that, and, you know, like... so yeah, that's sort of that warm-up. Obviously this is a bit more of an advanced one. I actually haven't done this one in a while, so... Ah, there we go. See, so that's it's one that I haven't done in a while. It's one that Joe Satriani uses, but you can also use this for like for sweeping, which we'll do a whole other lesson on sweeping because that's a whole different ball game. But just we fucked that up a little bit, but hey ho, these things happen. Now, as for that one, you're starting on 4 middle strings. Again, 4-finger approach. So you've got one. So you're doing 1 finger per fret, but going down a string each time. So first finger, 5th fret on the A string. Second finger will be 6th fret on the D string. Third finger will be 7th fret on the G string. And then little pinky, 4th finger would be 8th fret on the B string. So now you can either sweep that, like just straight down, if you watch my picking hand at this point, or you can alternate pick it. On the reverse of that, what you're doing is just completely taking that shape and putting it the other way. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go back to 1, but put the 1 to the 5th fret on the B string. And then your second finger would be 6th fret on the G string. Third finger, 7th fret on the D string. And then little pinky, finally 8th fret on the A string. It doesn't sound pretty, but it's not meant to. So yeah, and then you can just work that up in a chromatic way. And that's how I deal with that. Now this is a little lick that I like to use just for picking accuracy and keeping all that stuff together. No, it's not a lick. I'm pretty sure it changes between 2 keys, but it helps. Just and it's quite a nice sounding lick. So there's that. So that's that. They're my warm-up techniques. So I'll literally just start with a metronome and just be. And I'll just do them. I'll probably practice for about 10 minutes. Keep it around that mark. But also there is another one that I do actually, which is more. You don't use your picking hand. Well, you can, but not all the time. So it sounds daft, but what you're doing there is it's working on your legato. So basically you're anchoring your first finger onto the 5th fret on the B string, and then your second finger is going onto the 6th fret of the B string. And all you're doing is just hammering on and pulling off. So you can start it with a pick. Now that hand position there is completely wrong. You don't want to be over here with your thumb. Like, the only time I put my thumb over the top of the fretboard strings when I'm playing a D, basically, just to mute these top strings, etc. I know some people do it for the G, they'll sort of do that, and yeah, but not for me. So you want to be having your, basically, if you lay your guitar down, I'll try and get it on camera here, you want to have your thumb roughly in the middle of the guitar neck, with it flat. And that's how you can get all these sort of, like, so. But if you can imagine me trying to play that with my, like, it helps with stretching and that, so just keep your thumb anchored to the back of the thing, you don't want it over the top. And so anyway, back to this one. As I say, I'll be putting tabs up for all of these. So what you'll be doing is 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, just. Now you can either do that for 10 seconds or something, keep it going, but then what you want to do is, without stopping, you want to lose the second finger and get your third finger onto the 7th fret. So you'll be going like, and then move up to your pinky. And you'll start to feel the burn straight down there. Now once you've done that, take your middle finger, second finger, pop that on the 6th, and then do exactly the same thing. So you're doing 6 to 7. So we're working with the 1 finger per fret approach here again. So you'll be doing, and keep on going like that, and then once again with your 3rd and your 4th. And just keep that going, you'll feel the burn down there. But that is pretty much my warm-up technique and warm-up exercises, guys. I will get these all tabbed out and get this video up for you. Thank you for joining us, and we shall catch you in a bit. Hey guys, so if you managed to get this far, thank you, it's appreciated, every view's great. If you want to help support the channel, then you can find our Patreon here. If you want to follow us on Twitch, you can find our Twitch here. And yeah, this Patreon, it works out at 70p a week. No it doesn't, it works out at 70p a month, so less than 25p a week. If you can find quality like that for guitar lessons, feel free to let me know. Also, if you have any questions or anything, if you want a song covered, if you want me to do a tutorial video for a certain solo, drop that in the comments and we will do our best to do it. Thank you for watching, we'll see you later.